We're back in Ryan's garage today, and it's time to do another upgrade for you. So what are we doing?
Well, my JK just hit 100,000 miles, so it's time to do brakes.
Brakes, and what'd you choose?
I went with the PowerStop Z-36 set, so new brake pads, new rotors.
Very nice. Let's take a look at those now.
All right, show us what we got.
The rotors are always nice.
Look at those. So these have holes and grooves in them. Why?
Better stopping power, and they use ceramic pads, and so as it grips, it doesn't shred or leave any dust behind, and anything that does come off gets moved out through these grooves. You might want to pay attention to this. You want to do the pad bedding procedure. So we'll talk about that later.
Oh, that's the break-in procedure, right?
Yeah.
Ceramic pads.
And other goodies.
So this is going to be a fun, easy install. We're not going to show you step by step. There's lots of videos out there that are going to do it, but what we are going to show you is the difference between starting and stopping with your stock brakes that are maybe a little worn out and the new PowerStop brakes. I think this is going to be really interesting, and I'm looking forward to trying it out. So we're going to start this test by creating a baseline for what the old brakes can do. We've got a piece of sidewalk chalk, and we're going to mark a starting point, and each time the Jeep stops, we'll do an ending point. And we'll repeat that process 3 or 4 times so we can kind of get an average of where the Jeep stops. It's not precise, but it should give us an idea of how much improvement we get when the new brakes get installed.
Number 1.
So we got 4 different marks here on the sidewalk. Sidewalk chalk performed well. We're going to get an idea now, once we get the new brakes installed, of how much difference this is. Now notice there's a lot of variation here between the second one, the fourth, third, and then the first one here. That's because it's not a precise science. As we look and visually say, this is where I need to stop, it's going to change each time. So there's a little bit of give and take here, but the goal here is when the new brakes go in, we should see an improvement over all 4 of these, or the average of the 4 at least. We've got to compress the cylinder inside the brake caliper. To make this easier, one of the things we've done is we've taken a jack stand and sat it here, and it allows us to have a little place to just kind of hook it on here. Now, we didn't realize this till we started, but our C-clamps are really small. Normally, you would take the old brake pad and put it in there and do this, but we don't have that space. So what we're doing instead is I'm going to compress the the piston here just enough to be able to fit this on there. So even though it's not terribly advisable compressing this on just one side, because if you look, this thing's a full circle, right? There's a circle here. If I compress only on one side, it's not going to push this side as well. So what I'm doing is I'm only going to compress it enough to get this in there, and then as I compress this will then push evenly across that whole circle there. So it's a nice little thing. The biggest thing I wanted to point out is having this jack stand here makes a really nice stand. A lot of people, as they're doing brakes, struggle with trying to balance it while they're trying to do it. You've got several wires and cables connected to it. Having that sitting on this jack stand makes a really easy way to work. So we're all done. It was took a little longer than we expected. Ran into a couple problems with some clips and things like that, but overall, easy job. Not hard to do. Next, it's time to brake them in, and PowerStop provides this little guide to the right way to brake them in. So we're gonna follow these instructions, brake in the brakes, brake in the brakes, nice. And then we're gonna test and see tomorrow when it's daylight, we'll test and see how much farther, shorter, better the brakes brake. Stop. Struggling tonight. Maybe it's all the dirt on my face. All right, so we just finished doing four. I do smell them. We just finished doing 4 sets of from 40 miles down to 10 miles per hour. Next, we're doing moderate deceleration. So that was aggressive deceleration. Next, we're doing moderate deceleration. So from 35 down to 5 and not slowing down quite so fast, but slowly slowing down. Okay, then.
This is the 5th at 35.
So the 5th one at 35.
And then after I go down to
Then after
5.
this, we want to drive slowly to cool down your brakes for 5 minutes. Just drive slowly around, and that will allow it. Pretty fun. So it's the next day, and it's time to see how well these brakes perform. Ryan, what do you think? What's your prediction?
I think I don't get faster than 30, 35 in the space, if even that. I'm guessing 8 to 9 feet.
8 to 9 feet. That's an aggressive improvement. I'm gonna say 4 feet. That's still a big improvement, but...
Believer, skeptic.
All right, we'll see. It just doesn't feel like, it feels like the total distance you're going from
They're gonna
stopping.
hook me up when they see that it's actually what we think.
All right, let's see what happens. Wow, look at that improvement.
Perfect.
Holy cow! That is a massive difference. Now that's just an incredible difference here. Look at this. So there's our 4 averages from the first time. Okay? There's our 4 stops. There's stop number 1, 2, 3, 4. Because each one's improving, Ryan, I'm wondering if maybe you're just getting used to hitting the brakes better, or is that really like, I mean, that's incredible. What's that distance?
9.
9 feet improvement. How fast were you going?
I don't think I ever hit 35s. The tires are squealing when I'm braking.
Proof that the PowerStop brake set is amazing. This was the Z-36?
That's right, rotors and ceramic pads.
Yeah.
These are the slotted and drilled rotors.
Yeah, and that's some incredible stuff there. Definitely worth checking out. Add it to your list. I know it's on my list to add. When I upgrade my brakes, that's what I'm doing, that kit. If you want even more stopping power, just imagine if you upgraded the calipers as well. Holy cow. That is an incredible improvement. What do you think? Would you do this PowerStop brake upgrade? Is it something you've already done? Have you had similar results? Put it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you think it's appropriate.
See you guys.
We'll see you next time.
I power stopped!